Hello, hello, hello. This is Ross Bertel, faithful reader on the forums, coming to you from. Obviously, I'm not driving, but that's not going to be the oddest thing for today. When I do the series, I do spoilers for all cards that have been revealed, even unofficially. I always give you time to jump out if you're versus spoilers. Well, today's going to be a little different. We're going to do some anti spoilers. Remember, this is not the first time you've seen the Vidiian icon on cards. They've appeared ever since a few sets ago on New Earth, which was the first appearance of the Vidiian icon. And with all these cards we're getting in Phage, I don't want the other cards that had the Vidiian icon on them to get lost in the shuffle, so to speak. So we're going to take a look at them real quick. Thank you for indulging me. If not, you can just head on out after I'm done discussing the new cards for today. But with all the new stuff coming out, don't forget the stuff that's already on the table, so to speak. So without further ado, let me get into it and present the cards for today. Starting even further away from the Vidiians with Barzan Wormhole Preliminary Incursion. Look at these skills and attributes requirements. They pretty much scream out to me Gem Hadar. Dominion is right here. They got their astrometrics and navigations, strength. They can breeze through, not a problem. Security, 35 points is not bad. And the game text lets you not have to worry about adding 2 to the span of the missions, although the span of this mission is 3. Dominion have the ships to make that not a huge issue. And if you are planning on going either to the Alpha Quadrant from Dominion space or to the Delta Quadrant from Alpha Quadrant space, this isn't too bad of a thing to include. You do obviously want to be able to complete the mission. We'll see how the Vidiians fare with the skills, but if they've got skill holes with astrometrics, navigation, security, they've got bigger problems than this mission. But it'll certainly help you get back and forth. Not adding span of 2, but having a slightly higher span for the mission. Net gain to you in the end. Then we get to the personnel reveal today, Jalanan. What can I say about a vanilla personnel? Got some sciencey skills. It is good that he has engineer and science. Cunning and strength, pretty good. Yeah. He's not unique. He'll fill some skill holes in your deck. He's got a staffing icon. Not much more that I can say. A big thing is he doesn't have game text. So he does not get worse as the game goes on. He also doesn't get better as the game goes on, but you can play him at any time. You know what skills he'll have. And yeah, he'll help you fill out with a deck. All right. That takes care of the spoilers for today. That's all you wanted to hear about. Head on out. Take care. Have a good day. Thank you very much for listening. But let's look at the 3 cards that previously had the Vidiian attemptability icon. I'm going to start with Hunt Alien in the Ostial belt. It's in the Delta Quadrant. Exobiology navigation. Not too hard skills to obtain. Leadership or security. I imagine they'll be able to get those at some point. We've seen some security focused Vidiians. So strength greater than 32. That might be an issue. We've only seen a couple of Vidiians. Well, literally seen a couple of Vidiians by this point in time. Strength greater than 32, you need couple 6s and a couple 7s. I can't drop too far. Strength does not seem to be a strength for the Vidiians, but it also doesn't seem to be a direct weakness to them either. At 35 points, this does seem like something that's viable for them. Even just getting a few more personnel in to get the threshold for strength. If you did look in the Q&A thread from yesterday, Lucas responded to it, and he did call out specifically being able to attempt to just throw more guys at a mission. But when you do that, you also give your opponent more choices for dilemmas. So there's a yin and a yang to it. Obviously, the Klingons have a very easy time with this, but it doesn't seem too bad for the Vidiians either, although there is that span to be an issue. I do like that paradoxically, this is the first mission for the Vidiians with a set number of 3. Errata, gotta love it. The next one is the very first mission that saw the Vidiian attemptability icon, New Earth. This seems tailor-made for the Vidiians. You've got the medical skills required. Cunning seems like it's a little easier for the Vidiians to do than strength. No integrity, certainly. And also, when this mission is complete, medical personnel are attributes +1. The sticking point is while this mission is incomplete, personnel can't beam from the planet. You can beam them in. So this doesn't look like too bad of a mission to attempt. More towards the early game if you want to get the benefit from medical, but it's not too bad of a late game mission too, especially with cunning greater than 32 and 35 points. Yeah, not too bad of a thing to look into at any point in the game, although if it is the last mission you complete, you really will be able to get the benefits of the medical personnel's attributes. Span of 2, not much to complain about. Final card we will look at today is Tarak Observe Kazon Ritual. Remember, we'll probably get a Kazon version of this, since if we're observing a ritual, the Kazon probably aren't observing it, they're probably participating in it. Looking at the skills, it does look like they might have an easier time going for the second set of skills, although the strength greater than 34. Again, we don't know how good they are with their strength. With the 2 cards we've seen, we know that they're not great with integrity. Plus, these skills are a little more varied than we've seen so far. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It does seem like it is viable, a little more with the latter than the former, span of 2, points to 35. But yeah, so make sure you don't forget these missions that already exist. They're in the pool, certainly something to look into, something to take advantage of. But yeah, that is pretty much all that I have for today. Thank you very much for coming and listening. We'll see the other cards, but remember that those who do not remember history are doomed to repeat it. All right. Thank you very much. Have fun on day 2. We'll see you.